So, in this video, if you listen well, I'm trying to let her understand that the position that she wants me to be in to help with the house isn't a problem. But she's also telling me to go and get a job, but she doesn't have anyone to help with the house. And then because I'm trying to let her understand that, well, if I get a job or these things, you know that I won't be able to show up the way I'm supposed to. And then she's going to say, yeah, and your visitation, my visitation. Why each time I'm trying to say something so you can understand something, you're bringing my kids into this, like you're forcing me to pick between my kids and what you want. And this is why I had been homeless for a while and focused on helping my kids. In the first video, if you notice, she suggested I'll file to get the kids to have for myself. I'm like, what? And now in this, if you hear, she's talking about visitation and my kids. No, we come to an agreement. I won't take any of your marriage money that I heard you said you're supposed to give me. I said, I don't want that. Only thing I want is to show up for my kids whenever I want to pop up. Even if I don't live there, I can pop up and you agree to it. And I will be playing that recording with the mediator next. No, the fourth video after this one, I'll play that one with the mediator. So you understand my agreement. Yes, and I'm going to try and make photos of the PDF file so people can also see what our agreement was. So why every time you come back to try and take my kids and build animosity against me and my kids? So I'm just saying, if you guys are listening, this is what I've been putting up with. Sorry I had to turn up the recording very loud because you can't hear on the recorder. So I have to turn up the recording a little extra loud. So just turn down your volume, and when you can't hear her, you turn up your volume. That's all I ask. Just want you guys to hear my side of the story, you know. I have lots more recordings coming out. I just really hate to see how my kids look today, you know. Yeah. But I'm doing what's right now, and I don't care if I go to jail for it, because as I said, the system isn't about justice. It's about the law and what they say you as a person have to do when they say it. It's not about who is right, and I prove this for myself. Yeah, the law isn't about justice, and I'm going to prove this to you. I saw a situation the other day, and on that situation, you know what I saw? Two people fighting over something. Let's say it was two guys, and it was over a TV. The owner for the TV called the cops over and said, you know, my TV got stolen, and this is what happened. Can you help me get back my TV? That's the person who have it. And they brought them over to the cops. Let me go back a day before now. A day before, this is what happened. Really. A day before, the owner for the TV and the person who stole the TV got in an argument. The person for the TV, you know, pretty small, so they couldn't really defend themselves, you know. And the person for the TV was like, alright, I don't know what to do, but some cops come along and they harass the person who took the TV. And when they arrest someone, they take away all their belongings and all their this and all their that, and put it in storage until the person get released. So the person who stole the TV from the rightful owner got locked up with the TV under their possession. So the next day now, the day that we're finally caught up with, the guy got released with the TV. The cops doesn't know anything, but what the person was like, Uche, I'm going to show you how the law works. I'm like, alright, I'm going to observe what you're saying. So they say, just look, this is in my possession. I'm like, I don't understand, but it's a person TV, right? And they say, yeah, it's a person TV. But I got arrested with it, and they release it under my name. What I'm trying to show you is justice, and the law is different. So when the person tell me that, I stand and I watched the law being bent to the loser's will. The losers was like to the cops, yo, just call up your station and ask them if they didn't release this TV under my name. The owner for the TV got scared and had to run, because they remembered that that person got locked up with the TV. And now it was released under their name. There was a barcode on the TV that says the TV was released under this person's name, because only one person got locked up with the TV, and only one person got released with the TV. So where is the justice when police are just working with their law and the system that was created for them to lead with? There's no justice, because there's no detective work. There's no such thing as people going and doing their research. So in my position now, I'm just saying, it's the same scenario, but it's the one with the system behind them and the control of the people and who they have to use. Look at me. I'm fighting this by myself. I never go to anyone and say, hey, you need your help because I need you to prove this for me. No. The reason why I do this by myself is, what are people going to do for you? Really? They don't know the pain you're going through. They don't know what your heart feels. They don't know the mental stress this put on you. They don't even know when you saw that thing that they send out, how that destroyed you inside. And for a second, you have to abandon your kids and just call them sperms, so you don't crash and burn. Call them your own kids' sperms, so you can stand and feel like it's best to just let them go right now. And if they're yours, when they come back, they'll be yours. But I couldn't call them my children's for a while. Even if I opened my wallet, I would cry. Even if Apple put up like a slide thing of them, I would cry. People don't know what I've been through with my kids. But right now, when I saw them today and the position they were in, I don't need that for my kids. I'd rather to go to jail or die before. I watch my kids suffer like how they're suffering right now. But I just want you guys to know my side of the story. You know? Yeah. Is, as I said, life isn't fair. But um time will tell. Life isn't fair, yeah. And that's why you should lean into the people who love you unconditionally and who don't betray your trust. Yeah, I don't have that. Otherwise, then you reap what you sow. Mommy? Yes. The food flies, you see, it's in the living room. Yes. And it just, see, it's all my cake. Yes. Working on it, and when she comes, yes, I understand. Nothing changed. But since you can choose all these, you have the same amount of power to choose. That's why I'm choosing now, and I'm saying to you, if I have to stay here until the end of the month for you to get a babysitter, then I am going to need. I also said it doesn't have to be that. As things are right now, that's my suggestion. Alright. And as I'm saying also now, since you had the power to make those suggestions, when money come, if I'm staying here and you are giving me money, and I have to leave when she come, yes. I'm not going to leave, go directly in a job the next day. I'm not going to leave directly, go in a house the next day. So I'm going to need time. What if I'm doing what I'm doing? I'm helping you and doing everything. You're not doing everything. That's what brought this up. You're helping with the minimum. Alright. A lot of things are still very hard. That's because I have to be focusing on more than one thing. Well, not just your thing. That's true. Yeah, and I have to focus on my thing because, as I said, the people reach out to me and tell me that I need to get my act together. So I've been trying to get my act together, and each time when I'm focusing on my thing, you want me to just get up and do your thing. No. Yes. You've never said I got a job. My job is this hours. I can't be here during this hours. Have you ever said that? Because I don't have a job. Okay. So when I go out to hustle. Okay. Is that a way out to hustle? Yes. So I go out in the evening to hustle. Options to not do that. You could be a home health aide. Tannery is hiring. That would be a little bit to get you started. While you look for other stuff, there are programs where you can get certified pretty quickly for construction. The thing I told you about, the fire and life safety, and then all of the hotels and hospitals and buildings need people with that certification. There are so many things, and if you're not choosing that route, again, it's your choice. But there are options. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to work, I'm going to work. I'm not going to be here if I'm going to work. So, then if that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. And if you're saying tomorrow is the last day, then you have to understand the visitation may not be the way you want it for a while. Nothing is going the way I want it, so it makes a difference. Okay. Yeah. So that's your final answer. The only thing I'm getting right now is to see my kids. Yeah, yeah, it is for me. Because my kids are my success, and I keep saying that. And you get to keep what's mine. My answer is not up to me, it's up to what you say and you choose. I'm not in the position to make any. It's true because you suggest about the money going down that you've been giving me. You suggest that I should leave by the end of August so you can get a babysitter by then. You suggest all of these things, and all I'm saying right now is, if I'm staying until the end of August, you will have to make sure that I get some benefits of staying until the end of August so you can get your babysitter and I can have time to look for my stuff. I am saying, if money comes here and I have to leave right away, then it's not going to benefit me in any way. So I need at least 2 months to get my act together because I've been here helping you. That's what I'm saying. If you're not into that, then you're not into that. So the choice is not mine. The choice is yours. That's what I'm saying. All right. And what I'm saying is, since you're clear about saying all the things that you said up to the last 2 weeks and more, I am saying stuff now because you have says. I want to have say also. Everything has been going your way all along. You want paper to sign, I make sure the paper is signed. You want anything to done, I make sure it's done. Yeah. And why I'm in this financial position? Because you didn't want to just give me the money that you would give me to pay the bank at the end of the month. So you pick up yourself and you went and you get a babysitter. No, you tell me to leave. You said you're making me sick. Why don't you leave on Christmas morning? I can go outside now and I can mention it to 20 people and record them. If someone said this to you, what does it mean? That's what I'm saying. Positive change. What else should I have done when you said I'm making you sick? Why don't I leave? So I decided to leave. And I also came back for New Year's and I spent New Year's here and spent an extra couple of days when you were going to get the babysitter to make a choice to help you. And you said, after I suggested, can I come with you to see the babysitter? You said, no. I'm just showing you the logics of what you're doing, but you have no accountability and you need to get an account. You need to get an account. Yeah. It's not my decision. It's your decision. You're making the decision and changing and changing. And what you're saying is, I make you sick. Alright, I get that. The next thing is, I'm not going to stay here without knowing that I'll have 2 months to get myself together. Because even if I stay until the end of August to help you, I am going to need time to help myself.
So you want until the end of September?
I need 2 months.
So the end of September.
No, if I'm here until the end of August, I need until the end of October.
Do you understand that you chose to divorce me?
Do you understand that you're asking me to help and I'm trying my best? I'm trying my best because I'm not focusing on doing anything for me right now. I'm just focusing on helping my kids.
No, you
No,
are.
I'm focusing on staying out of debt. That's different. Because I'm going